Hey guys, hi loves. And this is Pretty Little Lies season 5 episode 21, where pretty much, not Hannah, Arya, Spencer, and Emily, they meet up with Allie at the prison. They talk to her about some stuff, about her side of the story of what happened with Mona and whatever, but they didn't really get to talk too much because I guess it was only for like a short couple of seconds. Um, Allie stopped Arya for a minute and said that she wants to use Mike as her witness and whatever, or I guess to use him in court, right? And I'm gonna go lay down because I'm crazy. And she walks out all the stuff. Also, Allie did ask where Hannah was because Hannah was nowhere to be found. Hannah said she had to do something with her mom. I mean, Spencer said Hannah had to do something with her mom, whatever. So they meet up at school and they asked Hannah where was she and all this other stuff. And basically they thought Allie was A, and so far I'm guessing they sensing that she's not. And also they thought she was a murderer, and they know that she's not. So Spencer figured out that Allie wants to use Arya's brother as a hostile witness, basically. Like to basically tell what happened. And what the whole thing about that, okay, is if even if he does go to court and tells his side of the story, he can face a charge, and also A can also try to kill him or be his like number one target, right? So within that, Spencer comes home. She gets sent to London. I'm guessing the girls find out within. Emily's at work. The pageant, somebody from the pageant comes to her and gives her a folder. She needs permission from her mom or her father. And also, she's doing the pageant for Hannah. It's winning the money, right? Arya, no, we don't even hit Arya. Hannah comes home, talks to her mother, and find out her mother has the engagement ring on. Ted decided to forgive her and marry her anyway. Also, she doesn't seem too happy about it, but it happens. Whatever. Um, Arya does come home, or they go over to Spencer's house pretty much. Yeah, they pretty much go over to Spencer's house, and they try to figure out, like, can you miss the fight? Can you do this? Trying to figure out who A is. And so Hannah basically comes up and say, why don't you just tell your mom the truth? She can help us. Emily's with it, Hannah's with it, but Arya's not with it. Arya's not with it for reasons. I don't know why reasons, but besides that, it might could get in trouble and all this other stuff. But she's been right about this. Going to your parents and try to tell them about A usually doesn't work out in your favor because A always messes up something. And if A is basically trying to kill people now, it could be worse that A can mess up your parents' careers, except for Hannah's mom because she ain't got a job. Think about that. Right? Talia decides to quit the brewery in the brewery where Emily works at, and I get down to that further later on. She decides to quit, and also guessing not to be there with Emily because Emily's mad, all this other stuff, whatever. Let's see. Arya and Andrew talk. Andrew wants to take her to the movies. I don't know if it's considered a date or he just happens to just want to take her. You don't really see Hannah too much in this. Besides, I mean, you see Hannah and him and not like that. You don't see Ezra too much. You don't see Mike. You don't see Allie too much in this. It's like, okay, what's going on? Let's see. Arya and Hannah. Well, Arya brings up Cyrus or Hank Mahoney, and Hannah talks to Hannah and Arya talk about Hank Mahoney. She basically knows where Cyrus is and that he's in the hospital, injured, but she doesn't know how injured. So they decide to go to the hospital and talk to Cyrus, but he's in the burn unit, so they have to put the scrubs on, the net for the hair, excuse me, and go in there. So when they decide to go in there and talk to him, he can't really talk too much or anything because he's burnt, and he said he wasn't an accident. Like, A planned on this. So he writes carjack, what it looks like carjack, but it's not. It's Rajak. So if you remember from Allie's passport or whatever, it says Holly Rajak. And if you know Breakfast from Tiffany's, you know that. The girls leave, Hannah was trying to get more information from Cyrus and whatnot. They leave. While Spencer's in London, it's Ren's roommate or whatever. He's the host for a while she's there. And, he basically talks her head off. She goes to her interview at the college and blood bursts in the bag with the little test tube that you take, getting your shot, whatever. And she's completely, she don't know how it's got in there. I don't know if I fully trust the guy. Excuse me. I don't know if I fully trust the guy who she's staying with. But all I know is she wants to go home now. She's talking to Arya about it. Arya's telling what happened with Cyrus. So that. Also, Emily. Anyway, Emily's leaving the room. Talia comes in. She's getting her last check, but also she's kind of not staying at the house with her husband because she tells Emily that she's separated. So now that she's staying at a hotel at another catering business, Emily decides to tell her to stay at the house. Mother's not there. You can stay at the house. You don't know this girl from a hole wall. You just found out she's married. Well, was still married, but separated. You don't know her from a hole wall, but you want her to stay at your house. Okay. Yeah, fine. Have her stay at your house. Okay? Emily goes and practices in the mirror to dancing for the competition and whatnot. And Talia comes in, tries to teach her. They have like a little slow dance. Little lady from the pageant. She wants to talk to Emily about some stuff. But before that, I know Hannah goes to visit Allie in the prison, apologize and all that other stuff. Well, she wants to apologize, but Allie said not to. And, she basically was saying, look, I understand where you're coming from, this and that, but I'm not who you think I am, blah, 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 this and that. Miss Hastings also comes to visit Allie, too. I forgot that. And I was saying, like, nobody wants to believe you because you told lies. That's what you do. You told lies. And anybody in the jury that knows you, it's going to be hard to convince. And Allie wants to tell her story, but her lawyers don't want her to. She wants to tell the truth of what's going on and stuff. And then Spencer's mom was like, "Wait, well, you're gonna need a really good coach." So Allie asked Miss Hastings to be her coach. I guess she's considering it since she looked at the case files. And Arya goes home. Arya's home, and she's in Mike's room. I guess she was on the phone at the moment. She hangs up. She sees a piece of paper or whatever is on the dart thing, and she reaches for it. The bench press thing, the weight falls right on her ankle. Andrew Andrew helps her out and stuff because he's always there to help her, always there. And he's talking to her and all this other stuff. She has like a little breakdown for a minute, and then they kiss. Okay, okay, so they're gonna be a love thing now, or is that what's gonna happen? Okay, if that's what's gonna happen, that's what's gonna happen. But everybody knows Arya's gonna go right back to Ezra. Everybody, come on, everybody's gonna know that. So pretty much touched on everything. I think. I think. Oh, Miss Hastings tells Spencer to stay there because she's reading something. She's reading something that has, I'm guessing it has to do with Spencer or with the case. I don't know, but she wants Spencer to stay in London. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for the whole episode. Bye, guys.